to be here today. We are a saxophone quartet. We're all students at the University of Oregon. My name is Hayden.
My name's Maddie.
My name is Richard.
And I am Nathan.
And we are all playing saxophone. Can everyone say saxophone with me?
Saxophone.
That's great. That's a fun word to say, isn't it? So how about we all step in front so we can kind of show you our instruments a little bit better. Yeah, and we'll go in order. So I said these are all saxophone, right? But they all look kind of different, right? But they have some sort of things in common. So you can see we have biggest to a little bit smaller to even smaller to smallest, right? So who here likes to play baseball? Anyone? Yeah, awesome. So the saxophone was invented the same time that the first game of baseball was played. So the saxophone is as old as baseball. How cool is that? Also, the guy who invented saxophone, guess what his last name was? Sax, I heard it. His last name was Sax. A guy named Sax invented the saxophone. How cool would it be to have an instrument named after you? I think it's pretty sweet. I mean, I don't know if anyone names trumpet or clarinet, so it's pretty easy. So we'd like to tell you a little bit about how this instrument works and how we kind of play it, right? So this instrument is made of metal, it's made of brass, so that's why it's all shiny and colorful, and there's lots of buttons and keys and stuff to push on it. But how do we make sound? Well, it's a woodwind instrument, so that means we have a reed. A reed is a piece of like hard grass, right? So we brought some like spared reeds to kind of show you what they are. You did not. So this right here, this is a reed. It's a piece of hard grass. This one was grown in France. You can see this one's kind of small if we kind of compare here. The bigger the saxophone, the bigger the reed. Maybe you can kind of see that, but if you look at Maddie's reed here, it's bigger than mine.
Yeah. Think bamboo.
Yeah. So how do we take this thing and make noise with it? If I try and just like, just make noise with this, it doesn't really work like that, right? So what do? Well, we take this little black thing that we have all right here. It's called a mouthpiece, right? And it holds this reed on top of it really tightly with this piece of metal right here. And it allows the reed to kind of vibrate against the mouthpiece and we can make sound. So now if I take this, right? Hey, there's some sound. Look at that. And so you can see that we all have different lengths of saxophone. It's like a little mini saxophone right here. So this part is called the neck, and you can see we all have different sized necks. The tenor is cool because it has a little curve in it. Right, and so if we take this neck and we put it on the rest of our saxophone here, well, we can play notes. How do I play different notes? Like if I want to play high notes or play low notes? Well, I have all these buttons right here, so I can just move my fingers. So watch my fingers. How about everyone whip out their air saxophone? So take your left hand, put it above your right hand, use your fingers and your thumbs, and now you're playing air saxophone. Cool, so play air saxophone with me. Watch my fingers as I move them down or up and see how the notes change. So as I put more fingers down, the pitch gets lower, the note gets lower. What happens if I lift fingers up? Look at that, it gets higher. So this is how we play saxophone. Pretty cool, huh?